Mike Hires doesn't shy away from the charge. He's trying to purge voter rolls, basically eliminate registered voters in Cumberland County, North Carolina. The reason is simple. He believes it's his duty.
People ask me why I still do this. August 26, 1974, I raised my right hand and I swore an oath to support and defend the Constitution.
The Air Force retiree says he still lives by the oath he took when he enlisted, and he believes the Constitution, the nation, is under attack from voter fraud.
The system's rigged, the system's broken.
The system is broken. And the motor voter law, the way the motor voter law was written, it was written by the Democrats in such a way as to keep the rolls bloated so that voter fraud could be done.
Motor voter is the law that allows voters to register to vote when they register their cars or driver's licenses. His proof of voter fraud, though, is sketchy. Hearsay from friends, reports from questionable news outlets, and internet videos from Project Veritas, the discredited conservative website that specializes in hidden camera exposés.
I mean, look at all the videos that, what's his name, James O'Keefe has been putting out from Project Veritas. And I mean, they got people from the Democrat Party that are laughing and giggling about how they're committing voter fraud.
For the record, study after study has found no evidence of widespread voter fraud anywhere in the United States. That makes no difference to Hires. His job, he says, is to clean the rolls of voters who no longer vote. How he does it has become part of this federal lawsuit. Hires painstakingly combs Cumberland County Board of Elections records. He looks for the thousands of names and addresses of people he says are inactive, determined not to have voted in 2 or more federal elections. Then he sends those people and those addresses this letter. It explains how his group, the Voter Integrity Project, has determined they may be inactive, urges them to re-register to vote, or face possible challenges of their voting status. If the letter comes back like this one, returned to sender, he uses it as evidence for the Board of Elections to begin the county's process of removing that voter from the rolls. He claims to have successfully struck more than 6,000 inactive voters since he began this project several years ago. 3,000, he says, he's struck just this election cycle. He believes they're mostly dead, mostly moved away, or mostly don't care about voting. What he makes sure to say is he's not targeting any specific group. Not Republicans, not Democrats, and most importantly for North Carolina, he says, not blacks.
If you target a specific group based on age, race, sex, gender, whatever, that's called caging, and that is against the law.
That's not how the local head of the NAACP sees this.
So what is this all about?
Voter suppression.
No doubt.
No doubt. I mean, they have been doing this for some years now.
Jimmy Buxton says the Voter Integrity Project may claim this has nothing to do with race, but the letters the group sends out, he says, just seem to keep showing up in neighborhoods where mostly black people live.
He may not know who lives there, but he know in that area with the street that he's challenging, and he sends out these mailers, and their return, you know where they're coming from. So
You think it's racist?
I'm pretty sure it is.